Hey guys, welcome to Pussy Talk. Today we have Christasia and Amelia of Amel&Chris. They own a lingerie brand. So you guys can say hi and tell us a little about that.
Hey, how's everybody?
I'm Christasia. I'm co-owner of Amel&Chris. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you for coming.
And we just sell all types of lingerie, intimate apparel, robes. Come get sexy for your man. Yeah.
It's definitely a good time in our store.
We have a few toys there, things like that. So yeah, and we're located down on Mill Street, 93 Mill Street. So come on down and check us out.
Yeah.
So question. Have you guys tried all the toys in your store?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
We have the vibrating panties. No,
Right,
I
right.
haven't gotten on anything.
Ooh,
They're
that's
fun,
the one
though.
where you
They're
have the
fun, yeah.
remote, right?
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh, I need a pair of those.
You can be like super fucking far, and like the vibration on them is strong. There's like how many modes? Like 12? Like 12 different modes on them?
Yeah.
On the controller?
You don't need a lawnmower on your pussy, damn.
It's they love it. They love it. We always sell out.
What's your
Always.
best seller?
The vibrating panties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, go get your vibrating panties. I know you want to have fun with y'all man because shit be boring. Let's be
they're lit.
real.
Spice it up.
Right.
Okay, so a question that I wanted to ask you guys. So people probably assume because you have lingerie and toys that you guys are more open sexually, more, let's say, crazy,
Oh,
in bed and stuff.
That's so funny. That's so funny because
Is it true?
it can be yes.
It's more true about me.
Yes?
I'm more open one though.
I'm more like to myself.
Really?
Yeah. I'm more to myself. I'm more like
You're more reserved and more.
yeah. I mean, I can get wild, but it would be with that particular person,
Okay. So you're like the good girl and you're like the bad girl.
I'm not the bad girl.
You would never think that about
But
me
I'm
though.
open though. Like,
I'm like I go to sleep. I'm in the bed by 8, and I wake up mad early like at 5, and I'm just so old spirited. It's crazy.
I mean, I be in bed early, but I be nasty. So, I mean, you can wake me up. So, that don't matter. You can go to bed early as you want. Turn
I
the
wish-
nasty on whenever.
I wish. I wish.
So, what do you guys think about polyamorous relationships? Because those are super popular these days.
What do you think about it? You go first.
does that include like open relationships or? is
To
that
my
polygamy?
understanding, it's like you have like either a man or a woman, but we mostly see men with 2 girlfriends, and everyone is together. Like we all have sex together, we kiss each other, we take pictures together, we go out together, we live
that's crazy.
together.
Personally, I wouldn't want to be involved in a trio, but open relationships, that's more.
What's the difference? Other than polyamorous, you just see that person. Open, you just know
That's
about
kind
the
of
person.
true.
I don't want to deal with 2 people together. I'd rather just have a relationship and then people. do
So
their
it's
thing
like my
outside.
time is my time, and then you could do whatever on your own time.
Yeah, when it's a trio, it starts to get kind of controlling. There's like one person who's jealous sometimes.
But I think that's the point of
I
the
couldn't
relationships.
ever-
They all came to an understanding, right? They're all pretty much on the same page. They know whatever the case may be. Shit, they be
That's
looking
what
like the
they
girls are
say.
best friends.
I
That's
guess
what
if
they
it.
say.
Oh,
You don't
God.
believe it.
No, I don't believe that.
I could never do something like that. Like ever. That's just I couldn't even imagine anybody that I'm dating talking to somebody else. That's crazy to me. I couldn't do it.
So you're ex on that and open relationships. You're like,
Yeah,
you're
I can't
mine,
do
that's it.
nothing like that. Nah, like to me, I mean,
So then you're fully confident that you have a completely monogamous relationship right now.
well, that's what I hope for, and I don't want anything other than that. Certain things happen, and you deal with those situations. Just not every relationship's perfect.
I honestly
That's-
I don't think I could be in a polyamorous relationship either.
No.
No. Well, I mean, I think because I have a that bitch complex. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like I'm that bitch.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So even if there's 3 of us, she's my bitch. Like we're not all even cute. No, I don't think I could do it either. I don't know. Maybe like I think you have to reach a different level of love and respect for that. And I think men these days don't really call for that type of respect and love and trust.
But see, I think it's the opposite. I think there's no love or respect if you do that.
But that's like saying like so that's like saying you've never, like you meet someone, but then you meet someone else and you've liked both of them before, right?
Yeah, but it's different when nobody knows about it.
But that's where it's respectful. Now we all know.
It's different. So it's like, I don't even know what to compare it to, but I couldn't do that. I would never put anyone in a situation where I'm dating them and, you know, if we're exclusive, we're exclusive. I'm not ever like doing anything like that. But I mean, no, I couldn't think that a man respected me or valued me if he wanted to share me with somebody else or if he wanted somebody else beside me, because it makes me feel like the value of me is less, if that makes sense. I just couldn't do that.
I think a lot of times we put it like value of me. It's them. Like it would be more like he's not satisfied if he has one person, he may want something that doesn't undermine your value because of something that he may want. You know what I mean? But I also don't think that you should have a polyamory. If you're monogamous with someone, then you bring someone in. That to me is a little different than starting off as 3 people or sitting down and like, you should only have that type of discussion if you know someone's open to that already. Like, because I feel like as women, we try to, you know, just, my man would like this, let me try. And we'll sit and we'll kind of take it even if we're not happy for a long time. So, like, you kind of have to pick a woman that you already kind of know would be open to that. But so if, like your boyfriend, he knows you're not into that. I don't think he should ask you. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
But if there was a woman and they talked about it, or if he knew she was like that, or was kind of like, you know, a little more... open, then he could ask her, you know, because then a person like you, he knows you would be like,
but then that goes to how men know how and what women to play. Exactly. Or basically do whatever based upon what he knows she's going to go for or what she'll accept. Or pretty, you know, just...
It can be a personal choice, though, because I would, at this time in my life, I have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I just don't want it together because I don't want to do... I could barely do a one-person relationship. Why
but then, but that's so like, why not put them together? Then you all your time together. Okay, now I could go. Like now I don't gotta put time for him. Now I gotta go do this. And now I gotta make sure I got time for her. Like.
And I'm a walk in my truth. I'm a little bit possessive too. Like I don't really.
That's my problem too. That's my man.
Do your thing and let me do my thing. As long as it's equal and the communication is there and nobody's feelings is there.
Or what if when y'all get nasty and she goes freak nasty and you're just not like that? Whoo, child, that's kind of uncomfortable.
I don't know.
Like she go crazy on the dick and you just be like,
right? Like I don't know.
Sometimes
that's crazy.
I would appreciate that.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I think you just have to be in a whole different mindset.
But then what about the family? What about family's opinions and views upon how you're living your life?
Do we care what our families think about our relationships anymore?
Cookouts. The barbecues, it's like,
but
are they friends? Are you telling them they're your friends? Are you telling them, you know, that's I have 2 boyfriends, or I have, you know, I have a girlfriend and a boyfriend? Like, what are you saying? Like, are you keeping it hush hush because of what the majority thinks? Or are you, you know?
Well, I will say, like I said, I was into open relationships, so I want to be into bringing 2 people. I would only want the one. And that's just like right now in my life. Like when I do want to settle down, I want a monogamous relationship.
But I mean, let's think the way dating is now. Do people care what their family thinks anymore? I mean, because let's be real. They're bringing mad bitches in the house. Their mom sees them. You think their mom don't know that?
I care.
As a mother, you're probably thinking like, that girl don't know he just brought Shanice last week. That girl don't know this girl was here last week. So then if you bring 2 girls, your mom's just gonna chalk it up to the same shit you be doing, bringing the bitches in your house anyway. I mean, and they're gonna have an opinion, but I mean,
right?
If
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but you know, I was brought up in a traditional kind of family, so like for me, it's like, you know, my views on it and just how my family would perceive it, it would just, I couldn't do that. Just me personally, it would just hurt. It wouldn't hurt me to, it would hurt me to know how they felt about it.
Like you wouldn't want them thinking that you're okay being shared.
Right. Well, that'd be part of it, but just, I don't know, you know you know how family is.
Yeah.
You know how family is. So I don't know how they would take that, especially my dad. He's like overly religious. I mean, my stepfather, he would probably be like, you know what, if that's you, do you. But, you know, then you got, you know, your grandparents, you know, and then, you know, just other parts of your family.
So okay, so I would say if you have families like that, then you probably have your opinion, like, we're not doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you were kind of raised in a little open more, or maybe your family's not as structured as yours, it wouldn't be as much of a big deal.
Yeah, maybe. I could, yeah.
So it's probably like think about the family structure now. It's not the same. Like, your family is rare these days.
Listen, 7:00 in the morning, Al Green's playing, my mom's making breakfast, you know, get up, wash them dishes before school. You know, like, that's
Mamas ain't even making breakfast no more. They send you to school for that little free breakfast you got.
You know, that's how it was. You know, I come home from school, I knew dinner was made. I knew there was food on the stove, you know, chores, all of that. So, you know, just how I was brought up. And, you know, that has a lot to do with my views, obviously. But,
right.
You know.
Kids now, yeah, go ahead.
I wouldn't want my family in my business, but my family's open, though. They would joke about it. My family would joke about it, but...
Man, I smoke weed. My family said I do drugs. I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't know if I would. I mean, bringing anyone to my family at that point, it would be really serious. So at that point, if you're bringing 2 people to your family, like, that's y'all relationship.
Right.
Y'all probably living together. Y'all probably have financial structure together and all that. So, and if you're not living in your mama's house, what the fuck? Who care what my mama say? She ain't doing nothing. I mean, you did your best, but I grew up to be my own person, right?
True.
My mom's open and accepting, so
you know.
she wouldn't judge me.
Now, the thing I don't like is women that, like, say accept this just for their man and they know it's not for them. If you know it's not for you, just say it's not for you. Don't pretend like. But, you know, women are afraid to say what they want or what they don't want. Or so finding a woman who knows exactly what she wants and if she's okay is probably hard as fuck. So, I mean, I give more respect to people who can do it because I know I can't.
If y'all all 3 together, I feel like the women have to be bisexual, right? Or do they not?
Yeah, they licking each
together?
other. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, but I seen this lady who she had 2 husbands, but they said they didn't sleep together.
Yeah,
I seen that too. But
You see what I'm talking about?
So,
I mean, the men maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I was gonna say so 2 guys and 1 girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, I seen it. What is it? It's strange romance.
You seen the girl on Facebook too?
Yeah,
she had them with the hat on. Yeah, I seen it too.
That's what I'm talking
I mean, I'm sure balls done touched. There's one time or another.
Also, they're all having sex at the same time. Because on Sister Wives,
they might have nights. Yeah, they might have nights, or they might.
Where's the kids? Who has kids in these relationships? Where's the kids? I don't know.
They sleep.
That's a lot of work pleasing 2 niggas. Oh God, I don't want it. She gotta suck 2 dicks. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I don't even want to suck one.
Oh,
no,
God,
I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work.
It's not that much work.
So how do you? So would you guys categorize yourself as dominant in your relationships or more submissive?
I'm whatever I need to be.
I'm dominant.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to be more submissive though, but I'm dominant.
I think I trick you guys. You guys think I'm all, but I'm all soft with my nigga. Like, okay, babe, you hungry?
But a good nigga deserves that. A good nigga deserves that. Why not?
I don't think a good nigga deserves. I think every nigga deserves that. But I just think sometimes shit that goes on, they may not.
Yeah, well.
You know what I mean? I think every nigga does deserve, but don't be out here doing all this wifely duties for a nigga that's keeps going and going and going.
Right.
If you're doing this shit for a nigga, like you're cooking for a nigga, you're doing whatever he want, whatever, and he still ain't doing right by you or whatever, you gotta nip that shit in the bud.
But you know, it also has to be reciprocated too.
I was gonna say, I treat him how he treats me. If he's treating me good, if he's treating me like a queen, I'm gonna treat him like a straight up king. There ain't no like ifs, ands, and buts about it. That's just how I am.
Right.
I mean, I might do my dirt, but a nigga always think I was this princess. I did my right thing. Because when a nigga leave, you can't say shit. Like, you see me walking by, a nigga he know or something, be like, damn, she bad. He can't ever say, well, that bitch crazy. That bitch don't do that. That bitch da-da-da-da. They're going to sit there and have to look at their friends, talk about me, and say nothing back. Because they know I never did nothing to that nigga, and I was a good-ass bitch while I was with him.
Right. The biggest thing to me, though, is arguing. I can't do that. I can't argue. I am not even going to entertain an argument. I am not.
No, you don't argue at all. You
I-
must be the
listen,
one bitch in the world. Well,
Listen,
ain't
I
gonna tell you
don't
this,
I don't like to nag. Don't nag me. I don't like to nag.
She don't like to get
I don't like none of that. Don't do that.
So, like, something's bothering your man. How do you fix it then? You say you don't like to argue.
No, I don't. I can't do it.
So what if something bothers you? You just make it a discussion?
No, I voice my opinion. You know, sometimes I might, raise my voice a little bit, but I don't. It takes too much energy out of me to feel like that. You know, I used to do that in my past relationship, like argue. It wasn't the best relationship. We fought. He put his hands on me. I would put my hands on him. It was just crazy, like crazy toxic. Like I can't deal with that shit. I don't like to argue at all. Like.
So you're in a healthy relationship now.
I'm healthy. I don't know if he's healthy because he'll argue, but I'm all set. I'm like, I can't do it.
So you just ignore him?
No, you're reminding me of a lady. I can't do it. I'm out of here. I don't like to. I don't. Mm-mm.
Do you say it like that, or do you say it a little more mean?
No, I say it just like that.
You're acting like a lady.
Yeah, like
but damn, you're like telling him he can't have feelings.
No, but it's like what are you yelling for? Shut up. Like, I'm good to you.
I'm upset. When you get mad, you can yell.
I'm good to you. And it's like, come on.
But you're not good if he's mad about something. You did something bad.
No, those is his feelings. I'm
She just
fine.
doesn't want to argue.
Yeah,
it's not that she don't want to communicate.
Oh my God, she sounded so nice and good, and now she's like, you act like a lady.
You do. You act like a lady. I can't.
So you may still have a little toxicity left in there.
I don't like the drama. I don't want to hear argue. I don't want to hear, like, what are you yelling for? You can just tell me how you feel without doing all of that, and we'll work on it or we'll figure it out. But you don't have to yell. You don't have to slam shit. You don't.
But we're humans. You know how hard it is to not raise your voice when you're upset.
Self-control.
Man, I don't
Self-control.
Not with that yelling stuff.
What about you? You the dominant one, so you be yelling.
Not really that much. It's just like I have such high standards. So as soon as I sense a dude is like on his BS or whatever, I'm getting to it. Like.
Damn, y'all be cutting niggas off. I give them like 87 chances.
I give like 3 chances, 3 strikes. You're out.
I be giving chances.
I'm not gonna keep saying the same thing over and over. Like, that's me personally. If I have to keep saying the same thing, I'm not gonna keep saying the same thing like this.
So then you kind of get like softer men then. If you feel like you're dominant, because what strong man's gonna let you dominate over?
Equal, and guys don't want you to be equal.
We are not equal to men.
I want a partner. I want a partner is what I should say.
You could have a partner, but I mean, we're disagreeing, but we will never be equal to men.
Well, I don't want to be.
We all have different roles.
I was just about to ask you that. Do you think of it in the traditional way, like women?
Both partners have to submit.
Yes, no, I want my man to be dominant over me.
Right. I don't want to be with anyone that makes me,
I only want to be dominant in the bedroom, and that's it.
I want him to make me be all soft and girly and like.
Yeah, but I don't want to have. I agree with you too, Castasia. But I don't want to be able to make him do stuff. Like that's not attractive
that's
to me.
That's what I'm saying. I have high standards. If I see that you're not treating me like you're supposed to be treating me,
no, you gotta trick him into doing what you want.
That's true. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you?
Like I recently started meeting some.
Didn't I tell you that?
No, I'm just trying to meet a guy.
Didn't I tell you that?
Intentions.
You gotta do it all sweet and like.
You don't nag. Niggas don't like bitches that nag. I know that personally. Rub his feet, make his fucking dinner, bring him a beer, and shut the fuck up. That's how I, pretty much. Shut the fuck up.
So I guess, yeah, it would be.
I was just saying, my mom told me sometimes you just gotta make a man a sandwich or whatever. But I'm just not into that submitting stuff. I need a nice guy who has good intentions for me. Where I ain't gotta trick him.
But you won't submit to him. Where he gonna stay? What, he ain't gonna stay if you all.
We both gotta submit. I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. Like.
Then y'all both gonna be all soft.
No.
Somebody gotta be hard, but not you. Him.
I haven't been meeting soft dudes, so.
You would fight for him?
That hasn't been the case. It's
someone
just
you
like
can fight for?
Nice guys and then guys that just care about themselves.
Okay, so when I think of a dominant woman, I think if he's like, babe, I'm hungry, a dominant woman be like, well, go make something to eat. Is that you?
No, I say, well, what we eating? What you want to eat?
Girl. So how you dominant?
My ex-boyfriend, all my ex-boyfriends cook. I'm just kidding. No, I'm so serious.
You be making them cook? That's why. And then niggas come to my house and I be cooking for them. They fall in love with me because of you.
Cook. He was an actual actual cook. Like, he liked to cook.
Yeah, but he don't want to come home and cook too.
I cook sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not cooking all the time. It's like I'm not with that 50-50 stuff. I'm not with 50-50.
I'm not with 50-50 either.
Okay. So if he is treating me nice, yeah, I will do that stuff.
But you want to equal. You
That's-
said 50-50.
No, if you're doing stuff like, if you're doing the manly stuff, I'm doing the womanly stuff.
Okay. So you're like case by case, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on what type of nigga you get. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. I'd be like, nigga, call me. I answer every time. Hello, what's up? You hungry? Yeah, I was cooking, but little secret, I cooked because I'm hungry too. I
Right,
cook for you, nigga. But you gotta make it seem like you did it for them. Like, you know, like, oh, what you want to eat? Well, I want this. Well, I was thinking this. I could do that. Okay, that's cool, babe, because you already made that. You feel what I mean?
I be thinking of dope shit that I could cook. Just to impress him. Like, I be trying to do shit like that.
Don't try to impress him. Just make a simple ass meal, man.
I be looking up recipes. I be doing the most. Like, all my shit be from scratch. I be trying.
I stick to whatever my mama taught me. That worked for all her baby daddies. That's gonna work for all my.
I do that too.
Do you think being dominant and being submissive varies by race?
That's a good question.
Now I'm asking this because my mother, most of the women in my family are Puerto Rican. I was grown up taught to be submissive off rip.
Right.
So now, you know, it could be different. Like, you know, like the main stereotype is that black women are not.
But you think it has something to do with the way we were treated in the country instead of just how we were naturally? If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yes, I think it definitely changed. I think in the beginning, like, you know, it was also, you know, here with this for my man, this for my man, and then throughout treatment, things may have changed.
Like just racism in the, you know, that people had to face back then. I think maybe that just kind of like,
yeah, because black
tore
women
the black
were taught
woman down.
to hate black men.
Pretty much.
Black women were taught to hate black men.
Pretty much.
You don't think so?
You don't think it's from personal experiences with black men?
Yeah, personal experience that were put on the black woman to hate the black man.
Oh, y'all talking about government-wise and stuff.
Well, because we're talking about submission and race, and I feel like it has a lot to do
black
with
women in general coming up. I thought you meant with their experiences they might have some kind of bitterness or something towards black men from their experiences.
Yeah, but not born with. No, they weren't born with it. They were just.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not saying that. That's not what we're saying, people. Okay, so white folks control the narrative, right? They kind of it's white America,
right.
So they kind of morph the way people look at each other. You know, like black women, how they look at men has been changed because of the things they've done to black men in front of black women. The things they've, you know, how they. So that's why I ask if you guys think it varies. Race of submission varies by race, because you know,
right, so, to some degree, because you know. Because that did take place, and you know, black families were broken up. That was, you know, the government's agenda, you know, to break up the black home. And you know, in doing that, you know, it caused a strain between the black woman and the black man. So yeah, you know, when it comes to submission, you know, unfortunately, you know, it is a little different when it comes to the black woman in that regard. And you know, it would be ignorant to not even acknowledge that. But, you know, I feel like, you know, with understanding, within any relationship, it, you know, it could just bring upon what? Change or?
Understanding and communication.
I didn't know the word. I didn't know what word to use. I'm thinking like, what? But yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But I think to a degree, some black women may be more aggressive or dominant, but you can't generalize. You really can't, because my mom, she's not. She's the most submissive, nicest lady, but then she raised me more off of, I'm more strong, independent, just because the generation I grew up in, like not to say we're all over-sexualized, but we are up in that generation where we're seeing all this stuff, and just in general, I don't know. We grew up smarter and educated. Like, our parents did their job. They raised us so we could have a better life than them. So I kind of get my independence from, I just don't want to be walked all over. Like, I feel like I have a purpose in life. It's not necessarily, I want a family and all that.
I feel like angry people are hurt, especially like angry black women. Angry black women are just hurt. It's because of how they've been treated. However they put themselves out there, they're just hurt from what they've experienced with either men or women. And, that's just how I feel. When they get to a place where they meet someone that fulfills them, on that level, I guess, it gets a little better. But, that's where the aggression comes from.
It's also the world portrayal for that, too, because a black woman's attitude is like, she got an attitude, but as soon as a Puerto Rican woman go crazy, oh, she's sexy. You feel
it's seen as exotic. You know what I mean? It's seen as exotic.
So my thing is, what is the difference? Because when I hear somebody getting stabbed or hit by a car, it's a Puerto Rican bitch. We want to get real crazy with it, like, you feel what I mean? So basically, like you're saying, your mother's more submissive. She may have raised you submissive, but your experiences with the world taught you to be independent.
Yeah, so that's how I protect myself. I gotta worry about myself. When I meet something that's good for me, then that's what I'm gonna go to.
You just have to be more selective about being submissive these days, because shit sucks.
Right.
But I feel like, regardless of, I'm not giving men excuses, but I think men do deserve to know what it's like to have a submissive woman. They should be open to the possibility of that experience, no matter, because a lot of men are, let's be honest, niggas hate us. That's why they act the way they act. But men have a lot of problem with women. That's why they dog women so bad, in my opinion. Like, starts early. They may not like their mom. And niggas I know that done treat a bitch bad, they have horrible relationships with their mother.
Maybe they don't like bitches, but they like their niggas. Maybe that's
so you're saying maybe they gay.
They like to go to the gym a lot. They want to play basketball after the gym, and they want to do all kinds of stuff. Maybe that's a little, I don't know.
I just think
I don't feel,
give love, receive love.
Right. How do you value your nigga more than your girl? That's crazy. That's
what the streets is teaching these niggas.
Right.
Being loyal to a man is more valuable than being loyal to your woman. But let's be fair and say that's younger men. I would think, unless you guys.
I would hope.
It's all about communication. There's older guys too that's just they on the same thing.
That's a man boy.
There's a lot of man boys.
Yeah, that's definitely a man
crazy.
Boy. Cause older niggas I know, they trying to be in the crib. Like, did you cook? They don't even want you to shave your pussy no more, because then they're going to think you outside. That's my experience.
I heard that. Like,
no, I had an older guy for real. And then, I went to go see him, and I was like a little, shaved. It was going back. And then he freaked the fuck out because I had shaved and all that. Like, older niggas like what they like. You feel me? That's not no man boy. That's a grown-ass man. He want a fucking bush on that shit.
Yeah, no.
That's why I'm saying I'm dominant, because no guy I ever talked to would even try to possess me that way, because they already know what type of girl I am. They ain't trying to possess me.
So that's possessive versus a man's preference.
Imagine having lingerie with a fucking bush coming out of you.
Prefer that, yeah.
Say that again?
I said, imagine wearing lingerie and you got a fucking bush coming out of your fucking
well, that's what they grew up looking. The bitches had little shirts on
what are you
and
doing?
they little bending over. The whole bush was showing outside their bathing suit.
Like, what are you doing?
That's what they like.
The older dudes, they don't mind, but the younger dudes, they be like, can you...
Man, them little niggas be eating it hairy too. I don't want to hear nothing.
Younger dudes mention that shit. They want it wax.
Man, I don't have younger niggas all over
I know they they usually don't give a fuck, but I do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got to.
I mean, they're going to get whatever I'm given, but it's what they prefer. That is another thing.
I think you're weird if you want to see a whole wax pussy, because I'm grown as fuck.
I had some guys there like,
I wax. I gotta wax.
Some guys are hygienic. Some guys are hygienic. They want to feel like it's very hygienic and clean.
No, I don't.
But let's be real. The hair is there for hygienic purposes.
True. That's true. I know that. I did see that. That's true. But I don't do it for anybody but myself. This is the difference. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, I'm pierced down there. TMI. I'm pierced down there. You know what I'm saying?
There's no TMI on pussy talk.
Well, whatever. But, it's a little diamond down there.
So you want it to be seen. That's why you wax it.
I wax it because I can't keep it like that. It's just not for me.
I hardly ever just go like bald. Like if I do, the dude I'm fucking with, he thinks that's a surprise.
It's
like,
easier anyway.
She
I mean,
did
if you
did it for me.
Yeah.
you wax, you do it like once every month and a half, month or whatever. It's.
I heard it's good though, like the complexion down there and stuff.
Okay, so here's something interesting, right? Here's something interesting. Anal bleach. Since we're talking about waxing, right? Mm-hmm. Because I got a trip coming up. Right? So I brought this bathing suit, and I was like, it's naturally darker down there. So I don't know. Just.
Okay, so you said you bleached your what do I say? Butt crack, anus.
Well, I didn't. I did my panty line, and I didn't do my butt yet, but I may, because I wonder what it looks like. Like, when someone's back there, like when y'all having sex, like when he's back there, what does the crack of your ass look like? I wonder about that.
I put a mirror on my bed one time and I bent over and I looked too. I spread it too just to see what it looked like. And I was like, that's what it looked like?
So this is what I know. When I wax, there be hair in there a little bit.
Hell yeah.
And I was just
when
like,
you get a wax, they wax your ass too,
I wax
right?
my ass, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard that hurts less than getting the pussy wax.
No, listen, it doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt for me. No.
So much butt play everywhere all the time.
I worry about what he sees when he's back there.
Worry or curious?
I'm curious.
Okay.
What does it look like?
That's why I did it too. Cause I be thinking, like maybe I'm light skinned, everything is light skinned. Everything ain't light skinned. Everything ain't.
That's why.
It's not.
I did that.
It's not.
That's exactly why I did what I did.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't surprised. And then I kind of thought, like, y'all nasty.
But no, listen to this though. They use anal bleach for like their armpits too, like their armpits, like their knees and like their elbows and stuff like that.
Who's they? Us? Like
just
women?
no, just people,
Oh,
just people whoever like, parts of your body that are like a little darker pigmented, like So yeah.
I mean, I can relate to that. I got dark armpits.
That just comes from
black
shaving,
ass and all
or
that shit.
I guess they said they say certain enclosed parts of your body create or produce more melanin than other parts of your body, or something like that.
And then when I gained weight, then it got big and small. You know.
So you got dark spots.
How your booty gets. You gain weight. It gets
I don't.
bigger.
My shit
Your
been
booty gets
small
dark
all my life.
when you lose weight.
Yeah, I feel like that's what
I didn't know that.
darkness is from. Gaining in
You got a big booty. I know you be looking at yours.
Yeah, but it's not
shit.
dark. I would have bleached that shit too if it had been darker than the rest of my body.
Do they make lightning cream? They make lightning creams, right?
It's the anal cream is what I'm talking about.
Y'all should sell that in your store.
We should. How you gonna? I don't know.
She says she waxed her own pussy, y'all.
I do.
If people
I waxed that shit myself. Well, it's been like 6 years.
And you never miss a spot? How you
Nah,
do it? You
nah.
be in the mirror like this?
No. I be so chill with it now. I be on the phone. I be smoking. I be
Whipping hair out your pussy, just like, hey girl, so what you do today?
just like
That pussy a warrior.
It's never that long.
It's really
so
casual
it's just.
to her. She's like, yeah, what's going on?
I be like, yo, I'm about to wax my twat real quick. Hold
Does
on.
it hurt? I've never been waxed. I want to, but I'm scared.
If someone doesn't know what they're doing, it can be very painful. And then the growing back of that is a bitch because you get ingrown hairs and all of that. It's just craziness.
So why don't you should do like a waxing room in your shop.
We could. I mean, I am licensed. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but I don't know. I am a good wax. No, it's not that. I know how to professionally wax, to give a professional wax. I don't know. I don't want to be in my lingerie store waxing twat, but
Why you wax them and then you lead them to go try on some lingerie? They feel all sexy and
That is true.
It's
That
not
is
that
true.
big in the store,
That is true.
so it's like a space.
that is true.
Man, bitches, they'll take
That
a
is
little
true.
curtain over a little bed.
That's true.
Shit, I know if you wax me and then you tell me to try some cute shit on, I'm gonna do it. Cause now I feel sexy. Like,
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Give me some little smooth lotion.
But
or
you
some
know what?
shit.
We have wine. We give shots in our store. It's always like a girl's night. when
Liquor,
you're in
a
our
wax,
store.
and lingerie. What else do you need?
Ain't no bleach. That's what we need. Get the panty line right? The panty line. What are you doing? Why is it dark right there? Lighten that shit up, right? I don't know. That's how I felt.
When you got that, sign me up, because I need some.
I was going to say I got some. Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, now y'all got to get some.
Why
not?
Why not?
Okay, so since you guys have a lingerie store, like I keep saying, so I know a big portion of your customers are probably like people who are sex workers or...
No, you'd be surprised.
They're like regular...
Yeah, well, there's a pole dancing class right next door. And so, yeah, it's lit. Mandy's the owner. What is it? Pole on the wall? Pole in the wall?
Yeah.
I think I've seen her on Facebook.
We get all kinds of people that come in.
It's a lot of girlfriends dressing up for their men, and a lot of men come in and buy.
Yeah, a lot of men.
Girls,
a lot of men come into the store.
Yes, and we will be getting some men stuff soon.
Yes, we're gonna be having like matching couple sets and all kinds of stuff. And
what does a man wear as for lingerie?
Well, if there's lingerie parties, so if a guy wants like a nice silky or satin robe or something with some matching boxers or pants, we're gonna have that.
We do like sleeper sets, like long sleeve and short sleeve. Sets, satin sets.
Do you guys sell like whips and stuff?
We do have something like that. It's actually, what is that? That bondage set?
Yeah, we do get it.
How do you guys feel about bondage? Why are you smiling like that, Christasia?
I don't know about that.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. I would like to try it. I'm not gonna. I would like to try it.
I'm just kidding.
I want to try it too. I'm just scared.
I want to try it.
Ain't no fisting or nothing like that.
No. That would be physically impossible to do to me. I don't even know.
I mean, you would think, but like, goddamn.
I don't even know.
No, I mean like on some 50 Shades of Grey level shit. Like,
I do like to plan sexy nights with women, but I haven't tried any bondage.
Fuck
I want to
sexy.
try it.
I want it to be like, what the fuck was that? I can't believe I did that. We're not even gonna talk about it. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Right. I want to do something like that.
You had a few?
Well, just like I said, I plan little sexy nights. Shit gets crazy.
So since you're dominant, are you the one whipping?
No, I told you, I like to be dominated.
Could you do something like that though? I don't think I would want to have sex with him after if he let me whip him. I don't know.
What? That would be fun.
Like if I just I whipped you and
not like on his ass. Like I don't want him to bend over and I whip him. No.
That's how I picture it. That's how I picture it. That's how I picture him handcuffed like this or some shit like that, and I'm behind him.
I handcuffs with a guy. Yeah, tie him up, not me.
You want to tie him up?
Yeah, not me.
Nah, I need me some man that's experienced. Like, make me wear a little mask, put some handcuffs. But, like, I want 50 Shades of Grey. Like, nigga, you got a room for this? There's toys on the wall?
See, I would be down with that.
See, I want to try, but I feel like that kind of is like, you need a professional. I'm not about to sit here and experiment with some fucking amateur to think you got to whip me and then I come out looking like we got into a fight and shit. No, that's not what the fuck I'm looking for.
I don't want to get whipped.
I might try it.
I'll get smacked with the hand. You could smack my ass with the hand.
What about in the face?
No, hell no.
You ever been slapped in the face?
I don't think we'd be having sex after that.
No, I have never done that.
We'd probably be fighting after that. Smack me in the face. What about spitting in your mouth? What is people talking about? What is that?
Don't you ever fucking spit in my mouth.
What is that?
No.
That's the thing. People like that.
No, you can't spit. I've been slapped in the face.
I was supposed to say, I would maybe do that.
Yeah, and every time I say that to a girl, they be like, "Oh my, you're not fucking slapping me. Don't fucking touch me."
No,
like,
it's just like
loosen up.
It depends on how hard I was smacked. How hard was you smacked?
I was smacked pretty hard and it was off guard too. Like I didn't even know that shit was coming. Like that shit was. So I'm like, go with it or spaz out.
You thought about it, but you thought about it though. I did.
I was
like, you thought about it.
But the thing is, my shit didn't even dry up or nothing. That shit like, shh.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bitch, turn the brain off because apparently she is not in charge. That's all I'm saying. Like everybody's like, don't fucking slap me. You might like it. You might like it.
Yeah.
Because generally, I would like to say the niggas that are slapping you during sex are not slapping you during an argument.
I like to be
nothing
choked.
Like that.
I don't think about choked. I'll be choked. Choke me. No, don't fucking crush my windpipe. You know, like I want to breathe a little bit.
Choke me and call me a dirty bitch.
No, I don't want to be called a dirty bitch.
What, girl? Try it. Just try it.
Like dirty bitch. Call me something else. Like
talk nice to me.
But think about it. Your man's not gonna call you that any other time. So if he calls it to you while you're all having sex and stuff, it might be like, ooh.
I guess.
I would be like, what am I? A dirty bitch. I'm what? Who, me? What about you, Christina?
Yeah, but I would try. I would try that. Christina, why you quiet?
Yeah.
Well, they don't be calling me bees and stuff.
Bees and stuff.
So many rules with Crustasia, yo.
No, I'm saying that never happened to me. I'm telling y'all, the type of guys that I'm the dominant one.
Oh, yeah.
The guys I fuck with is not calling me bees during sex either.
What? You can call me a bitch. Why I say it like that, too? You can call me a bitch.
Y'all laugh, but I'm serious, dude. When they talking to me, they be saying nice shit like, "Oh, bitch, you look so good." Well, not bitch, but you look so good.
That's what he's telling me. He'd be like, sexy bitch. Like the bitch as a space.
I'll say, yeah, sexy bitch.
Well, you know what?
But dirty bitch.
Right, okay, you might like it too, right?
I don't know. Something about dirty bitch.
I'd be like, what'd you say? Knowing damn well I heard him. What am I? It feels nice. Just try it. I'm gonna give you guys some homework, okay? Tell your nigga to call you a sexy bitch, choke you up a little bit, and tell him
the choking I'm for.
Just
I don't want to
slap you. Just light.
Right. I don't.
He might let you slap him back.
No, I don't want to smack a man. I don't want to smack no man.
But y'all just like, I'm not like, like being just like a nice, like, some niggas like to be choked too.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that.
I've never.
The sexy little choke. I don't.
A sexy little choke.
I don't. New York handum. I just. Little.
I mean, don't choke me so now I'm like all
That's
ugly and shit. But
right. Right. You still try to like make a cute face even though it's too far. You want to say it's too far, but you can't.
You just gotta elongate your neck. That's what you gotta do. Just go back and start moaning, and then you'll be back to normal.
Right. Because then it'll let go.
Yeah. It looks better because then if you go like this while the nigga choking you and shit. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. So I'm gonna give you some homework. Yeah. Let him call you a sexy dirty bitch. Little tap tap. Let me know how it goes. Right. You might be surprised.
I mean, I do like to be slutted out, but in a nice way.
How you slut it out in a nice way?
I just told you I don't want to be called a dirty bitch.
It's like call me a pretty princess and just rub my face.
Yes, I like the givers. I like the givers in the bedroom. If you're a giver, that's what I like.
Yeah, just give me some dick. So you're very different. You're dominant in the real world, but submissive in bed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Most guys that meet me would say I'm strong-minded, I have high standards, stuff like that, independent, stuff like that.
So do you, weird thing about me is I like all that stuff, but I will not talk. Like, I don't like to talk dirty.
Me too.
It's hard for me. I don't know why.
I'm mad silly, kind of.
I'll be like, I say shit like that. Like if you ask me questions, but like to just start dialogue and shit, I get like weird.
I'm with you.
It's like I get like all shy and weird.
Like you want this dick? Like yes.
Yeah, like I'll say yeah, but I'm not gonna be like you like this pussy. I can't do it.
Shut up.
I can't. No.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm the type of bitch that ruin it. Like, huh?
Right. Like what? Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what he said?
Can you just?
Nigga be like, you love me? I'd be like, oh, just moan louder.
You love? He repeats it. They repeat it. That's what.
And you just moan louder. Just keep fucking moaning.
What?
Do you talk? You talk dirty?
Say yes.
Do I talk to him? Yes. I've had the urge to say a thing or two.
Why are you
tell it?
Okay, so like if we were having sex or something, I said something like, I love this dick. That's it.
Okay.
Shit like that.
I can't. I don't know why. Like, I'm so open with everything, but once you want me to talk dirty, I'm like, nope. I don't know what to say.
It's just.
I'll do it if I know the guy likes it. I'll do it.
Yeah? But are you into it?
I'm into him talking. I'm more than him talking to me. But
you just be going with the flow.
Yeah. But in general, like, if I know the guy likes that or I see it gets hyped or whatever over that, then I'll say some shit. But mostly, majority of the time, the guy can say shit to me.
I couldn't. I'd probably start laughing. I couldn't do that.
I can't. They be trying to talk to me, and I just be like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Like, I'll answer yes or no or some shit, but, like, talking back, I'm not talking back. You can talk to me. I might just say, yeah, da-da-da, but I'm
But
not
you know what? You know, I'm not going to lie,
shit.
though. You ever been in a situation where you wanted to end early, and so you just talked back just to get it over with?
Yeah, I be saying their name and shit. Then I start moaning their name. And
right,
moaning
just,
their name, that
in
works.
your mind, you know they're going to come quickly. Like, yo, just...
You start saying a nigga name, it's
be
over.
done, nigga. Please.
That's what I just said. If I know it's gonna hype the guy up, I'll do it.
Oh, because you want it to be done?
Sometimes that's the reason.
Oh.
Sometimes.
I never want it to be done. I want more after.
Sometimes I want it to be done.
But I mean, there has been an instance where I'm like, God damn, nigga, you took a perk before you got over here or something? What the fuck is going on? You don't even do this. So then, you say the nigga name, give him like maybe 30 to 45 seconds, it's over. That's my secret tool. Damn, I just told everybody.
Right. But see, yeah. Oh,
That
well.
always works.
It'll still work, even if they know.
True story.
Right.
Because I'm a fine ass bitch. If I start saying your name and you looking at me while you fucking me, yeah, you about to come. It's over. Y'all don't feel
Try to
like
be
that?
extra.
Like, I feel like the finest bitch in the world when I be fucking. You don't feel like that?
Yeah, I do. Definitely.
You don't?
Definitely.
I don't know. I don't know.
What you mean? You don't?
I don't know. I don't be thinking about myself. He's usually thinking about, he's into me.
What?
Usually,
I think about
you know what I'm
me.
saying?
I done fucked and looked at myself in the mirror. Like, that shit's great. Like,
there's been times where I've been in by a mirror or whatever, and I try to show out and be cute and shit. But usually, like, when I'm into it, he's usually focused on me and I'm focused on him. So I'm not really paying attention about, like, what I look like. I'm just comfortable. I'm comfortable.
nah, I feel like the sexiest bitch ever. Like, he's never touched a bitch like me before. That's how I be feeling when I'm fucking.
Though I be knowing that, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I just be into him, and I just be into him being into me.
But he will be more into you if you're into you.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
If a nigga see you turned on by yourself, nigga gonna be like, what?
Everything I do is to be turned on by myself, though. That's why I'm fucking bleaching my twat. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta exude that. Why you fucking if you're like, you ain't never fucked no bitch like me? And nigga gonna be like, damn, bitch, you might be right.
Everything I do is for self-gratification when it comes to, like, my body and stuff like that. So, But I definitely feel, I guess I agree with you then, yeah. Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah,
touching
I'm
on your own body.
confident.
What's that song? She be touching on her own
See,
body.
okay, so that's a whole nother conversation.
What, touching on yourself?
Yeah, I don't do that.
You don't do that? You don't be playing DJ while he's...
No, I do not touch myself. I don't. I swear to God, I don't touch myself.
Are you
Or is
living?
everybody looking at me? No, I don't.
Are you living life?
So this is the thing, though. I'm not saying I haven't tried it. I'm saying that, listen, it's not for me. Like, when I do it, it feels like me doing it to me. It feels like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't get anything out of it. It's
what?
No, I don't do it. So
if you're laying, like, okay, y'all doing missionary or whatever, and he's fucking you.
I'm not saying
like,
I haven't, like, rubbed on it or whatever. I'm talking about just me alone.
Oh, like on your own time, you don't play with yourself?
A lot of guys say that too. I don't do that.
What? I haven't met a guy that hasn't jerked himself off. Honestly.
The only way I knew how to come is when I played with myself.
Yeah. Nah.
I didn't know how to come until
I knew what
the fuck was going on.
It's so crazy because it actually, dang.
Say it.
No, it took me so long to actually, like, have an orgasm or, like, felt like I came.
That's why I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, a long fucking time, like.
On your own or with someone?
With someone.
So you've never touched yourself?
No, I'm not saying I've never touched myself. I'm saying it's not for me. I've tried it. It's not for me. Like, it feels like I'm touching myself. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for me.
But that coincides with you not feeling like the sexiest bitch alive while you fucking your man. That's why I feel like that, because I be feeling like, you gotta, like, be in love with yourself, girl. Like,
I am. It's just that it doesn't do nothing for me. Like, it just feels like I'm touching myself. Like,
that's what you're doing.
Yeah, but it's like equivalent to, like, how, Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't
Maybe
do
you
nothing to
need
me.
visual stimulation. Have you ever
That
tried
too.
doing it watching something?
I don't watch porn. I know you're like, she don't what? Nah, I don't.
I don't watch straight porn. I only watch girl and girl porn. So if I'm having some me time, I put on some girl and girl porn. Because if I'm touching me, it's not about dick. It's about
I was gonna say okay, so whatever. What I am interested in, well, not interested in, is what I do. Like, what shocks me to see is two men having sex, and I know that sounds crazy because I wasn't gonna say it.
Good thing you did, because I'm not surprised a lot of times. Right now, I'm like.
No, I'm just saying because it's something that I never seen before.
Okay, but when you say
I don't watch porn, but like okay, I'm not gonna say I haven't like what's that shit called, clickbait or whatever. So like, what popped up? Like I think there was like 3 dudes sitting on top of each other, fucking like humping each other. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, when you say shocked, you mean also turned on or just shocked?
No, I'm not turned. Like shocked and kind of like
intrigued.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't turn me on. Like I'm not getting wet over it. But no, I don't watch porn. But yeah, I have seen that in a couple of instances is what I'm saying. I have seen.
Did you watch the whole video?
Yeah, I did.
You watched it till they came and everything. You're nasty.
Wait, why is everybody acting like they never seen it before?
I've never watched that.
Well, I don't watch porn, but I seen that shit.
I don't watch porn, but I watched the most extreme version.
What? I'm telling the truth.
I was gonna say I've seen that before, but I'm not super interested.
So
I don't like the girl on girl either, even though I'm bisexual. But I just don't.
Who are they?
I like watching the man and woman. I'm sorry. I like the.
When you pick a porn video, what do you choose? Do you watch porn?
Yeah, I watch porn. I'm a Scorpio. I touch myself. I watch porn. So.
No, I'm an Aquarius. I touch myself too. What
it's supposed to be like the sex.
Oh yeah, you guys are like sex crazy. Yeah. Yes, okay.
We're not, but that's our reputation.
Oh, okay.
But what kind of porn I would watch? I don't know. Something where she gotta have a kind of a body.
That's.
And are you asking me what category?
Yeah, like what you watch? Like
I watch black porn.
Don't we all?
Big titties, fat ass. I don't know what the fuck.
Nah, I like little titties, big fat old booty. Actually, my favorite video is only because somebody told me the girl looks like me. So my favorite porn video is because the bitch looks like me. Like it almost could be me. Like we almost got the same body and everything, but she got a big old booty, so that makes it better. Because I'm like, oh, that's what I would look like if I had a big old booty.
I actually don't love huge butts in real life, but on porn, I feel like it's fun. It's entertaining. Like
I do, because I don't have one, so I would like to play with one. But
I don't.
You don't like butts? What do you like? Titties?
I like a medium-sized proportionate body. Like I don't like no booty, but I don't like huge ass either. You know.
Christasia is lying to us. She's playing very nonchalant, but I feel like she has a devious sex life behind the curtains. She's not ready to share with us. Look at her. I think I'm right. Look at this. And now Amelia over here says she does. I'm gonna give you like a list of to-dos.
I'm reserved, but there are like that whole what is that? The 50 Shades of Grey. I would try some shit like that. Like me, I just kind of like to myself. I don't touch myself, but shout out to the bitches that do. I don't.
Do you have you tried toys?
Yeah, I've tried them.
You still don't like it either?
I love to. It makes me feel like I don't need
I like it when the guy's using them. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't do no solo play?
No. I wish I did, but no, I don't.
What? I don't even know what to say to that.
I really don't.
I think I just did that earlier this morning.
I really don't.
What? You don't just...
That's because I don't get nothing off of it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't do anything for me.
You're thinking too hard.
Are we talking about toys?
Turn your brain off.
Someone said that. Someone said that to me.
We're talking about her. She don't like to play with herself.
Yeah.
You literally have to turn your brain off. Like, it's like brain off, feelings on.
Yeah, I feel
and then you gotta just find what you like, girl. Like, you don't like porn, okay? So... I don't know what else. That's what I do. So I don't know. You don't like to play with toys. You like to play with niggas. I don't know.
No, I like niggas to play with the toys on me.
You.
Right.
I don't know. That's fun too. That's cool. So Okay, so we're like in the age of sex workers. OnlyFans going fucking crazy, especially during Corona. Stripping, we can't really strip as much, but I mean, women is openly telling them you gotta pay me to, you know. Right. So how do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about sex workers? What's your stance?
I feel like people gotta do what they gotta do right now. Like
right now or whenever they want?
Whenever they want. Like I just feel like I only said that because you said OnlyFans is blowing up. They trying to get on right now.
Yeah, and they're paying for people for everything.
I don't have one. Would I make one? I would make one.
What kind of content would you have?
Just like twerking shit, clean the house and some sexy shit. Of course, the milk over myself, like cute shit.
She had ideas off the rip.
Cute shit, you know.
She said that's cute. Do you have? I'm gonna guess you don't have one. No?
Nah.
What would you do? Would you do one?
Somebody told me that I should do one of my feet before. I wouldn't do it though.
I think I would make one and like smash shit with my titties.
Yes.
I would like to see that. That's interesting.
I like that.
I would do some shit like that. I'm just afraid it would hurt. Like
I seen videos. You seen
like
those videos
or something? You gotta do something soft.
Yeah, like, and then I'll see who wants me to mail them the cake.
No, I seen this bitch use a watermelon. She broke a watermelon.
That's the video I keep seeing in my head, but I don't think I'm there yet.
She broke a watermelon.
I'm not willing to bruise them.
Oh my god!
But she was like, went. I'm not.
Oh yeah, she did on top of.
I love mine. We're gonna be nice and just plop. Oh, the egg broke. Oh, now I gotta clean myself up. You know.
Exactly.
Nah, I mean, I would not. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't. I just don't. But I'm in support. I mean, whatever, however you get it, you get it. I've been asked to make OnlyFans lots of times, but I'm lucky enough to do that without the OnlyFans. So, not to tell my business.
I would say is sugar daddy sex work. If you're technically calling somebody a sugar daddy, is that sex work?
Yes, you're exchanging sex for money, favors, gifts. If you think about it, we're always exchanging sex for something, even with your boyfriend.
Well, yeah, if you think about it, yeah.
I mean, niggas been buying pussy every time they fuck, if you think about it. Even if you bought that bitch a 4 for 4, I don't give a fuck. So her pussy costs $4.
They don't want to call it that.
Oh, well, like, some people have a different value. Some shit is like
right,
for me.
That's all it's really about, really. If you're the, how much is it worth?
Exactly.
How much is it worth?
And buy you a 4 for 4, bitch. You better fuck him for free just because you like him. Period.
Well,
don't go that.
Well, she already did, but you know he probably offered. You hungry or something, bitch? Because free pussy is kind of scary, don't you think? Nowadays, free pussy's scary. Like, bitch, you don't want nothing. You don't want anything. And my thing is, these niggas have money. Y'all just be giving pussy for nothing or be scared to ask for something. The nigga expected you to, so when that nigga dropped you off and you didn't ask for nothing, that nigga's like, dumb bitch. I had $200 in my pocket, or I was gonna take that bitch. You know what I mean?
Well, she shouldn't have been fucking somebody like that. Anyway.
Start asking for shit.
I ask for shit like easily.
I kind of exude the like. I think you can tell that before you fuck me. Like, yeah, that bitch is not free. That bitch is definitely not free.
But that's kind of like goes into the worth. What's your worth? Like, you know, I think guys can look at a female and kind of like automatically know that.
Yeah, definitely. They be like, yeah, I just fuck that bitch and keep it moving. I am not that bitch.
Niggas talk like women talk. Niggas probably more than women talk. So they all talking anyway. They already know.
I always get you always think I'm fucking some bitch. Ain't no way I can afford 2 of you. I like that.
That's because the other one's cheap. That's
exactly.
probably.
You definitely got other bitches. You just don't got no other bitch like me.
The other one's cheap, so he can afford it. He can afford it. The other one, you know.
You can't afford 2 of me. You can barely afford 1. You got money. I'm taking everything every day. I'm hungry every day. I want to go out every day. I need gas every day. Shit. And then these niggas be fresh. I'm not going next to no nigga not fresh.
Yeah, I feel that too. I feel like, I'm not going to say, because guys do that. Guys do feel like women should be a certain way. You know what I mean?
I think my personal opinion, I'm not a man, but my opinion is men like to feel like you need them. So make them feel like you need them. I need you to pay.
Well, that goes back to what we talked about before. You know, kind of like, not manipulating men, but it's kind of like,
that's what
not mind gaming them. I wouldn't say it's necessarily manipulation because I wouldn't really do anything to. I can't even say that because, you know, just what I said earlier about like not nagging or, you know, cooking his meal or, you know, doing extra certain shit because you know you're going to get something or you know you're going to get your way with something.
But
you know what I
to
mean?
me, if you're fucking me, I better be able to call you and ask for anything I want.
Of course.
Anything.
Of course.
Especially guys with no kids. They love to feel like
I don't give a
they're
fuck
helping
if you
single
got
mother
12
out.
kids.
What the kids?
I
What
want
the
some money. And if you don't want to give me no money, then you shouldn't be fucking me.
True.
They could be like, don't ask me for
If you're
stuff.
fucking a
I'm
nigga
like,
and you
I'm
can't
asking
call
for
him
stuff.
right now and ask him for a couple $100, then stop immediately.
I agree with you.
I'm like, even if, okay, you know how they say, oh, you like pop a tire and the nigga can't fix it. Well, he better have money to go pay somebody to fix it.
True.
I agree, but now I also want to add everything's not about money though, like, cause
But it is.
No, because y'all said y'all don't have y'all men cook for y'all, but I have.
No,
guys,
he cooks for me.
They cook for me.
He cooks for me.
I love a nigga that'll go take my car and clean it out. It's about making my life easier.
Chris,
But that's a manly thing to do. I would expect him to do that.
So I do it because like we was talking about playing roles or whatever. So I do it, but that's not to say that he doesn't get up and be like, you know, I'm cooking dinner or I'm cooking it. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll do stuff for you, right? But you play your part as his woman or, you know, the woman in his life. You just do certain things. You know?
I just know my niggas be outside getting it. I'm not about to have him come home and ask him to make me something to eat. The fuck? I wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, he'll still, like, do stuff for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if they want to. But no, like you said, roles. I don't want to see no man in the kitchen cooking for me. I just don't.
Not at all? Like, a man's never cooked for you?
Yeah, they have.
I used to love that
like
shit.
if I ask them, yeah, they have. I just don't like. I don't want to see a man doing what I think is my role.
Right. I feel you. But sometimes, you know,
if he's in the kitchen, like making himself a sandwich, you can make me a sandwich, you can make me some breakfast. But I'm not gonna expect my man to prepare me no whole dinner and all that, like, because I feel like that's what I should.
No,
be
I
doing.
don't ever expect it. But
if they want to, cool. But I mean, I'm gonna let you because you want to, but I would never ask you to do that.
Yeah, I never ask you that.
And not to make that's what you like. You know, that's what you. Cool,
I mean, and they happy to do it, so I'm winning.
I mean, there are niggas, but I mean, you know, it's all what you like. So to me, I feel like if I'm sitting here and at the same time, because you know, like you at home, niggas say, oh, what you doing? Want making something to eat? Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming over for that shit. I feel like I'm winning.
So
shit, you know, it's all what you like.
No,
so do you guys?
That? Like, oh, you're cooking?
Yeah.
So what about? Because we had mentioned something about spitting in your mouth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But okay, like, do you suck toes? Do you deal with niggas that suck toes?
Yes.
Dudes have tried, but I'm just like, I'm ticklish.
What?
I'm very ticklish. It's super ticklish when it happens to me, but like. I just let it happen, and I also like being able to say, "Nigga, you have my feet in your mouth. Shut up."
That's
but
how I feel
mean,
about eating ass. Like, nigga, you ate my ass.
Exactly. Like, and sometimes I take it as a compliment. Like, God damn, I'm so fine. He can't even find nothing else to just eat me up. He want to eat my toes
Right,
next.
he
Like,
swallow you
he just
whole.
want everything. That nigga want to eat me. He want to be in my skin.
Right.
So
I like that shit.
I mean,
See,
I'm just conceited. I take everything as I'm just so fine. You want to do this.
Right?
But have you ever sucked a man's toes?
No.
Would you if he was like your husband and he asked you?
Yeah.
She said no problem.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna like. I would do everything. Like I would.
Would you
like
eat his ass?
No, never. I would never do that. I would never do that. And you know what? I would question him even wanting me to do that. Like,
But what if that's your husband and he just showered and like he
You
really
know what?
asked you like, babe, this would make me so happy. Like,
you
would
know what?
just-
I will say that I have this one gay friend, right? And he did tell me that he encounters a lot of straight men who like getting, you know, little shit done to their ass. And so they be going to like gay men.
They're gay.
To do shit like that because they're not getting what they want at home.
Yeah.
But I could never do that. I could never do that.
If you let a man touch you at period, you're gay. I don't care what you say. You're gay. Because, I mean, think about it. Ain't they G-spot over there?
Yeah, it's in their ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
It's in their ass. You can, okay, so I watched a video on how to milk a man's prostate.
What the fuck? Take her internet abilities
I'm
away.
telling you.
What does that mean? I don't know what that
There'd be mad shit on the internet. How to milk a man's prostate.
So what is, like,
that making them
stuff
come
come
or
out
what
their
is that?
ass?
Oh, okay.
That's basically what it is. Because your prostate's in your ass, ain't it?
It's somewhere, but okay. So I
It's
guess
it's a place in the taint, right, between the balls and the butt crack or the
right.
butthole.
It's like this. It's like a little latch part on the little on the thing. They say you gotta like put your finger
The
up there, and
gooch.
kind of like you like you tap it a little bit or something
Yeah,
like
'cause
that.
there's
and
something
they come
right
over.
there.
I have a serious question. I never encountered a guy who actually wanted that. So, like, do they just like?
No, you okay? So you know.
or something like, because no guy has never ever asked.
Okay,
me
so
that.
I'm gonna be 100% straight up. I looked it up because of that movie. What's that movie? What is it? Road Trip? What was it? With the dude.
Brokeback Mountain.
No.
Okay, so the movie you're talking about is American Pie.
Right.
So at the end of the video, what happened? Like actual fluid came out the.
Yeah. He came crazy. It's supposed to be like a crazy experience for a guy. I've never seen it like myself.
There's like different comes.
I guess.
Well,
I guess it's like
true
supposed to
'cause-
be like the ultimate feeling for like a man. I don't know.
The G spot or whatever. That's what you're
Yeah,
talking
cause
about, right?
Yeah, it's different because if you come like from clitoris stimulation is different or than regular penetration. Those feel different.
Oh yeah.
I hardly ever come from penetration. So that's like.
Me too. It's super rare. I probably done it like maybe like 3 times, and I remember those niggas very vividly because that was like good for you. I will remember them forever. But other than that, Tonight's sponsors, we have Itsu right here. Go and get your hats. They also have hoodies and shirts as well. We have United Hustle. And we have Supervillain Clothing, and we have Roger Rags. If you would like to purchase any of this merchandise, just hit me up on Facebook, Cassandra Lee, or Instagram at Casandra C _. And I'll give you guys an opportunity to talk about your brand again.
Yeah, so once again, I'm Christasia, co-owner of Amel&Chris. We're located down on Mill Street, 93B Mill Street in Springfield, Mass. So definitely be sure to come check us out. And something else I didn't mention, I'm a massage therapist, so make sure y'all book y'all massages with me. I put my availability, I usually post it on my Facebook, Chris Alexandria on Facebook. And I'm going to pass it to Amelia.
And that's pretty much it. The store is a good time. Like I said, we always do complimentary wine and shots. You know, it's always a girls' night inside of Amel&Chris, and the atmosphere is amazing. Just stop by. You know, we got the hottest lingerie and sleepwear apparel, and we got some stuff for the men too. So, you know, make sure you come out.
What are your hours?
Right now,
They vary.
Right, we're doing Thursday,
They vary.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
like
but-
Thursday through Sunday. We're usually open like.
But yes,
12
we got
to
some
6.
good stuff coming up. We have some crazy things coming up. And, you know, like I said, just stay tuned and come out and see for yourself. It's a good time.
And it's upscale lingerie, so if you come in,
Yeah,
you're
everything's
gonna be seeing
nice.
super
Everything's
nice
nice.
stuff. You're not gonna be seeing other people with the stuff.
So bring your wallet. Don't be acting
Definitely. We do custom orders as well. We take measurements, complimentary as well. So
And lingerie parties, also check us out.
cheap. Tap in, guys. Thanks for coming with us on Pussy Talk.
thank you for having us.